flowers in the pouring rain. From this day until the day we throw it all away.
Yo, so I've taken the next week off from working in the studio or gigging. I'm going to visit loads of schools and colleges up and down the country to give some Q&As and do some speeches and kind of speak to local learners. The first stop today, Monday, I'm going back to Burton College. I used to go here about 9 years ago, so it's pretty sick to be back. Funnily enough, that bar right there, the Leopard, was the first bar I DJ'd in ever when I was like 14, 15 years old, right next to my old college. So it's quite nice to be back. Well, let's go inside, meet some learners.
Bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Living without you is driving me insane. I'll bring you flowers.
In terms of anybody starting out to have their own kind of business idea and be successful, is there any kind of recommendations you can give to that?
Set a goal, set an aim of where you want to be or where you want to reach, and then work out the steps you need to take to reach that goal, and do small steps, and then before you know it, at the end of the year, you'll think like, wow, I've achieved all these things, and it sets the foundations up for the following year. We have just touched down at Robert Sutton, which is my old secondary school, so it's really exciting. We're going to go and speak to a lot of the learners now, and then after I'm going to go for a little tour, see what's changed, so it's pretty good to be back. Being a footballer or being a DJ is quite like a brave thing to kind of come out and say when you're a bit younger, because people look down on you and think, oh, you can't do that, or you're never going to do that. So I use that as fuel to prove people wrong.
Okay, can I have another question from the floor?
Why are you Villa?
My whole family's from Birmingham, so if I supported anyone else but Villa, I wouldn't be allowed in my house. So it's just how I've been brought up. Who do you support? Right, makes sense.
Those tears you cry, I'll try. Never gonna leave you. I'll be all you need to. Never gonna leave you. I'll be all you need to. Never gonna leave you.
What do I do in here? Textiles in here?
Textiles, you've got these sewing machines.
I used to do a lot of sewing in that, yeah.
Did you do a lot of sewing?
Well, when I had to, yeah, I didn't choose to. And now they've got full-on meal, burgers, curries. Look at this! Yeah, how are you? You okay? So you don't do the slurp machine anymore?
I know that's why we wanted a slur.
I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain.
I spent more time out of this classroom than in it when I was in school. Got kicked out every lesson, so.
Don't make your day. Those tears you cry, I'll try.
Today we are at Staffordshire University Academy, Stephen Burke Construction Academy,
Rushall Primary School.
Templars Primary School, Juniper, which is a youth development centre in Warsaw.
I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Living without you is
Have you got any advice to them on kind of how to start out, where to start out?
If you've got a hobby and you think there's a way of monetising that and turning that into like a career, I say, you need to put a lot of your spare time into your craft and working on that and seeing how you can improve. I got into it just from watching DJs when I was younger. I used to be really interested and think I want to do that. So I tried to teach myself and learn by watching videos on YouTube or going to gigs and watching other DJs. So that's it, end of the week. We visited loads of schools up and down the country and colleges and universities, and it was great to meet loads of different learners, all of different ages, different abilities. It was really inspiring, to be fair, so I enjoyed it. Thank you to all the schools, universities, colleges that got in touch to get us down, and let's do it again sometime soon.
What's your favourite shark?
My favourite shark?
Yeah.
What, the fish shark? Probably, I don't know, a great white? What's yours? You don't know? Fair enough.